Was it you who lobbied to take on edge rushers one-on-one, or did the coaches just make you do that?
Yeah, that was probably on the coaches, but I could do it, so they didn't see a reason why they shouldn't have me doing it. So, and I don't think I gave up a sack all year. So I think
I was watching the Penn State game, the
Yeah.
Minnesota game, and you were out. You look like a tackle, bro.
yeah. So it's actually
How to
fun.
block like that.
I don't know. We just worked on it a lot, with the whole line. So, just working on those steps, just working on the technique. And I also honestly, when that play came in, I'd be like, yes, a pass blocker. Like it was like low-key kind of fun. It was actually kind of fun to me. I don't know why, but it was kind of fun to me.
I was showing him the clip, and I was like, look at this wide base, butt in the chair, thumbs up.
Yep, that's what we learned.
Yeah, but not everybody can do it under pressure in a game situation, and you can do it repeatedly against guys that are wanting you not to do it at a very high level. And so I bet the coaches came up with it first, but after it worked, they were like, see, good idea.
Yeah, they're like,
and
we're going to keep going with this. So.
The fact that you took to it as well, because blocking, talk about it, you could teach a guy how to block in 5 minutes, but getting to be a good blocker is a want-to thing.
Right.
And if you're good at it, you tend to want to do the things you're good at more. So I think a combination of them saying it, you picking it up, and then you going, hey, I actually kind of like this, is why it stuck. And it gives you tremendous value going into the league, because a guy your size, typically, in the league is going to be a second tight end. Pull him in, put him in the lineup. The defense is going to key off that and say, he's either running around as a decoy or is he catching a throw.
Yeah.
With you, if they motion you inside, it's not a tip.
Yep.
Because you can be a blocker, and that gives great flexibility to an offense. So it's going to be in demand in the league.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's funny that you say that, because you said when you like to do something, you can, you're good at it, you keep doing it. But like I remember, if you asked me like freshman year, sophomore year, did I like doing that? I would have been like, nah, not really. When I was like 230, 235, but when I put on the weight, you learn the technique. That's when I really started to enjoy blocking a lot more.
What are you at right now?
It's like 245 right now.
Okay. It's interesting because like my first snaps I ever saw, you were playing Y.
Yep.
And I was like, they got him at Y. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because normally like a guy your size is like, oh, okay, we're gonna put him in the slot and run like crack toss or something like that.
Yeah.
Crack the DN, pull a tackle route. They ran outside zone.
Yeah,
Behind you.
Did that a
So
lot.
why?
I was the point a lot on our outside zones. I was the point a lot. Reaching the nines. That's a big thing. My tight end coach always said, you reach a 9, you can play in the league for a long time. So that's one thing I try to take pride in is blocking on the front side.
What's your favorite route to run?
Favorite route to run, maybe like a bang 8 post. So you can catch it, circle the field.
Spoken like a deep threat, man. You love
That's
it.
some fun stuff.
You made some beautiful plays today. You showed, I think, what most people probably think of when they see a tight end your size. Those plays across the middle, a great couple deep crosses, both for first downs,
Sure.
touchdown play. Would you rather have a really good block, or would you rather catch a pass for a touchdown?
Catch a pass for a touchdown. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you guys. Like,
No,
come on,
we don't
catch a
need
pass
you
for a
to.
touchdown. Like that's one of the greatest feelings in life. But like also having the key block for a touchdown is also a really great feeling too. So I don't know, they're kind of up there together. But catching the touchdown is probably fun.
Is there a particular system that you want to go to? I mean, obviously you're fluent in zone at this point. You guys did outside zone, inside zone, mid zone, split zone, all of them.
Yeah.
But do you think that if you went to a gap scheme that you would enjoy that kind of style?
Yeah, I mean, I blocked a lot of gap scheme too. I blocked a lot of power plays too. So I don't think I'd have trouble with that. But definitely zone is probably where I probably want to go, just because I've been running it for 3 straight years, and I get to showcase my versatility. Moving into wing, being on the line, moving in the backfield. So yeah, zone would be cool to play in probably.
Do you like kind of being more of a U or a Y?
I like just being able to move around. I don't like to be locked in just one spot. Because all year long I'd put my hand in the dirt, and then a couple plays later I'd be in the wing, I'd be flexed out, I'd be at the 1. So I want to go somewhere where like they find a role for me where I can use my versatility like in every single way.
Yeah. In terms of young guys at Maryland, this is my favorite question. This is always the one that people get most excited about when we ask. Young guys at Maryland, who's going to be sitting in that chair in a year or two?
C.J. Dupree, Ty Felton, Corey Dyches. I guess he's not a young guy anymore. The defense, Damian Chop Robinson, Tarheeb still, Rakim Jarrett. There's a lot of guys, man. The list is endless, really. Like, there's gonna be a lot of players going to the NFL out of Maryland over the next few years. So
You got dudes, man.
Yeah.
You got dudes out there. Where'd you grow up, actually?
Georgia,
Georgia?
yes sir.
Did you grow up as a Falcons fan?
I did. Well, it's kind of like Julio fan, but but yeah.
Love Julio.
That's the success of NFL marketing right there,
Yeah.
right? It's not the team, it's the player.
Yep.
Down on the field, next to Julio, by the way, that dude is gigantic.
Yeah, he's
Have you
Megatron,
You ever
man.
been there in person? Like,
I
seen him?
actually have not.
Dude, he is
It's weird.
monster.
Yeah.
Like, he's about your size.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
I right on 4-3. Jumping out the gate, yeah.
What do you think you're gonna run?
Oh, it's gonna be a fast time. I
what I've heard.
want to be the fastest one there. So we'll see.
You got your combine invite?
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
Mm.
And where are you training?
XPE, Fort Lauderdale.
Okay. A lot of Florida kids.
Yeah.
It seems like between Exos, like
Yeah, Pensacola, Exos, Pensacola, a lot of kids there.
Yeah. That weather's nice.
Yes.
compared to
It's like 70.
Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland, the day I left, it was a snowstorm. And I'm down there, 75 degrees, putting on my story. Everybody's like, they're so jealous. I'm like, yeah.
Did you ever get to play in the snow?
Yeah, I did.
Where?
Michigan State and Penn State.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Those late games and
Yeah.
November games, yeah. Definitely got to play in the snow.
Well, you did get to go play in a lot of massive stadiums. You're not allowed to answer your own.
Okay.
What's the loudest stadium you played in?
Dang, what is the loudest stadium I played in? I remember freshman year when we were in the big house in Michigan, like third downs were like really loud. I think I would say the big house. Yeah.
110 plus thousand people. That
Yeah.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
That'll do it. It's just enough to make noise.
Mm-hmm.
You talked about weather. Would you like to go to a cold weather team, or would you rather go someplace that's warm?
I mean, definitely probably rather go someplace that's warm just because, that's where I grew up. That's where I played all warm. But yeah, I realized this year, though, that playing in the cold is actually not that bad because, like, when you're on the sideline, you actually get so hot that you, like, get so tired of being on the bench because, like, the bench are, like, they're heated so much
Oh, yeah.
that, like, I remember times I'm like, dude, it's way too hot. And, like, I would get up and stand up. And then when you're in the game running around, you also don't really feel the cold as well. So
Yeah.
I definitely could see myself playing in a cold weather team.
Are there any particular tight ends that you've watched around the league that you kind of pattern your game after?
Yeah, like Jonnu Smith, Jordan Reed. Watch those guys a lot. Those two guys.
Jordan Reed, that's a good one.
That's
Yeah.
a deep cut. That's
Yeah, he was
nice
like,
We
pull.
love Jordan Reed.
yeah, he was like the exact same frame. I was looking at. I remember like when I was younger, like freshman, I was looking at guys like that in like the exact frame that I had.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jordan Reed, 6'2", 245. I was like, that's me. So when I was watching him, I'm like, yeah, I like how this dude plays. Very similar play styles.
Did coaches ever like talk to you about maybe like dropping 15 pounds of receiver instead?
My coach actually made a joke about that. He was like saying, your routes are so good, you might as well just drop 20 pounds and play receiver.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah.
Too bad of a blocker.
Yeah. I've already learned how to block too well now. So it's like, I'm not wasting that.
It's your fault, coach. You taught me how to block.
I'm
Now I
not
can't
wasting
give
that
that up.
anymore.
And this dude's gonna be a 49er, a receiver that can block. Their favorite thing on earth.
Well, I had a different thought.
Who's that?
It's a faster Josiah DeGuara.
Oh man, that would be dirty. Everybody ever like give you snaps at fullback just cause?
Like what type of like fullback?
Like an H back?
Like
type
in
rule?
the like eye,
Yeah. Or like offset eye.
Offset eye.
like in a couple only on goal line.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not like only on goal line.
That would be fun. Like put you in the slot and then motion you in for like two back runs. 'Cause, like,
Yeah.
Teams wouldn't expect it.
Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, I
Like
also
line back behind you or
I
something?
blinded in running back too. I blinded the hip, right next to the quarterback and running back. So definitely.
That's right. They gave you some sweet. Actually, no. I saw a shovel that
Yeah.
they threw to you.
Yep,
That
shovel.
was nifty.
Yeah, shovel. We did a lot of shovels there. Those are fun.
Yeah.
Our offense had everything. So
Yeah.
that was fun.
Short yardage was almost automatic.
Yeah,
You're getting 4 yards out of it.
it's
Guaranteed.
easy automatically.
Everything else is just great.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love the power. I love the versatility. I love the speed. I love the technique. And it's a great year for tight ends. Like,
Yeah.
NFL draft's been down on tight ends for 2 or 3 years. A couple guys at the top, sort of high talent, and then other guys that can fill roles. But in terms of this year, the depth of the talent at tight end we haven't seen it in 3 or
It's
4
huge.
years.
it's huge.
And
I can't remember a time.
no, not
Yeah.
this many, this talented. And, there's only so many spots in the NFL, and if tight ends are going to get picked up high, there's a possibility you're going to get picked down lower. But we see guys that get picked lower all the time have great success, and then everybody's like, "Oh, 3 years later, how was he in the 5th round?" Right?
Yeah.
But the thing I love about your game is that versatility, right? You're not alignment specific. You're not necessarily role specific. You're not run or pass specific, and that's going to add a ton of value. Did you play special teams?
Oh yeah, all years. You can't play special teams if you don't play special teams on our team. You're not playing in the game.
Right.
So
that makes it that's the perfect guy to pick later, right? Because that's 3 roles, right? You've got somebody that's going to contribute to your passing game as a legit option at all levels, right? Get deep down the field. We saw that today. You got a run blocker that has, I would say, probably surprising effectiveness.
Best blocker here, I'd say.
yeah.
And then you got a guy that can play special teams. Like when you've only got 53, it's not college, right? You can't stack 85 guys on the sideline. If you've only got 53, that's a guy and a half, almost 2 full guys. So that's going to serve you so well heading to the next level.
First game I watched of you was the Minnesota game. He had 2 catches.
Yeah.
And I was like, he was there. I was like, I fucking love this dude.
Yeah.
Block.
Yeah. It's not just one thing. Those are the ranks of tight ends we've seen from the later rounds in the last 2 or 3 years. It's like, he's a good receiver, but you don't really want him to block, or he doesn't play special teams or whatever. And this year, the role is deep, but I can't think of anybody else right now, like anybody else, not just tight ends, that has the sort of well-rounded and full-roundedness in 3 phases: run, pass, and offense, and special teams, and that's going to make you incredibly valuable.
So
I got 32 interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Everybody can use a guy like that. So thank you so much for spending time with us today.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming by.
Sir.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.